This is a video review of the iconic Replicas TMC RTS 06, which is done up in the Los Angeles RTD MTA coach number 1234, being depicted in the final scheme, the bus war, and the local scheme. Here's a look at it in the package. I want to give a great shout out to Jeff Silver of Iconic Replicas, who produced this bus, and it's based on my photos and different things that we worked on together. Here's a earlier picture of mine of coach number 2363, owned by Scott Richards of Regional Transit Services, and just a quick look at the box, the different graphics. This is just the standard RTS box. The New York RTS gets its own box, but I just want to give a quick little history of the coach itself. And here we have when the bus was brand new under RTD and running under methanol. This bus started under methanol fuel, was later changed to ethanol fuel, and eventually changed to diesel fuel, where it successfully ran. And this is a shot of it in 1992 when it was brand new, with mate 1233. This is a later shot I took in the yellow jacket scheme with the tinted windows. This was after it had been repowered to diesel and repainted. Working out of Division 1 at the time, seen here at Pico and Figueroa. It's a later shot in the yellow jacket running out of Division 8 on line 426, and by this time the windows were getting changed to the clear aquariums, and we call this the checkerboard, where you have one window that's clear, one window that's tinted. They were just kind of changing them as they got damaged and graffitied, scribed up, and then they would change out to a newer one. Here is the shot I took in 2006 of the coach in the orange local scheme, and here this is actually mostly what the model is based on from this time. Even you'll notice the McDonald's ad on the side is the actual one, and there's certain details about the actual coach 1234 that are very appropriate for the mold, including this panel on the rear, that on the side, the intake, which was still in its original form in the standard factory form. A lot of them have been changed to two different versions. You can see that RTD MTA changed the rear. They put on a smoothie panel, but we worked to really kind of recreate this bus as close to these pictures as possible. This was the bus in December 2008 when it was assigned to Division 6, and it was one of the very last diesels in service and running out of 6. By June 2009, these were all withdrawn from service, and also here on the left side you can see the ads we used on the left on the actual model. And you got the flash on. Here's the coach right by the shop, and several of these, including this one, became very focal pictures used for the actual model itself. And I'm going to bring out the opened one where we can kind of compare a few little details here. And this is the actual model itself in my hand, and you can see it closely. The WSC 10 Westside Central Sector is on the windshield. The coach number 33 Venice depicting Division 6 operations. You can see the McDonald's ad, Division 6 logo, line 33 on the rear, route number, and the logos placed pretty much exactly as they were on the bus when I photographed it, and even down to the E-plate with what was correct for the bus. Left side, you can see how it was. And this bus again was one of the very last in service, Division 6, and ran out. You can see it actually, that bus is on the right, and then another yellow jacket 1383 is on the left. And way in the distance, there's 1234, and that's pretty close to how it looks on the finished model. Jeff Silver did an amazing job. It took about 1 year for the whole thing to go from an idea to the actual product, and I really encourage you to grab one of those buses. It's going to be a sellout. All the LA buses he does are always very well collected and have a very good value on the aftermarket. They usually sell very high on eBay, so get yours today. You can find them on awesomediecast.com. Go to the buses section, transit buses, and it's right there on the top of the page with the new lineup of the RTS models. And just one last thing, the paint scheme buses in the local scheme, which was introduced in 2004, this is one of the very first buses that had that paint scheme, and those numbers are correct for it. It was before MTA, or as it's commonly referred to by its trade name as Metro, changed over to a different numbering font referred to as DIN. So this really catches the bus as it was in its early days, down to the smallest markings, such as the CA37363 decal placed correctly on the exact panel it was on the bus. So it's a real fun bus. It's going to go great with your other iconic buses. He did the New Flyer Excelsiors, he did Local and Rapid, as well as the Arctic. So we have 40 foot and 60 foot on that version, so now we've added to the line. He's done a great job, and enjoy your bus. Thanks for watching.